Good evening, everyone. This is Gregor. Welcome to the stream. And today we'll be doing a bit more DreadOut because, I apparently hate myself. But yeah, all joking aside, good evening to Ghost Rider, first of all. How are we doing today? And since you're asking, so when DreadOut first came out, it only had like the one act, as far as I remember, and then like Act 2 is like a patch that came a few months, years, I don't know, like later. It wasn't included in the original game, which is why I'm kind of like wondering if once you're done with like Act 1, which is like the school part, and you get to like the village, if it actually gets any better, like more interesting, less annoying. It probably won't, but I mean, like I put in chat, it's like a lot of short games for this month, so might as well just like try and like get the full experience. Wondering what kind of pizza you'll be ordering. What are the options? I guess like this is like the classic like meat lovers pizza or like vegetarian pizza or something, or stuff. But yeah, let me do the things and we go and read the things. So put on the cool soundtracks, like Bayonetta, I guess. Nice. And let's dive right into coffee and games with this day in gaming and coffee, which actually kind of like reflects my screens, which is nice, I guess. But yeah, we're doing this again. All 365 times that it takes to read the entire thing over the course of like however many years. Yeah, let's see, what did we have on October 18th? Game releases this day in gaming. We're starting out with 28 years ago in 1994 with a kind of weird release as far as I remember, Sonic & Knuckles on the Sega Genesis. So Sonic & Knuckles was a... God, what was it? Is it like an I don't know, does it count as an expansion? Is it like an add-on? So basically in 93, I want to say, or something. God, I don't remember. It was like Sonic 3 93? I'll check this up. Hold on. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. 94 as well. Okay. So basically, Sonic & Knuckles was a sort of standalone expansion thing, where it's like the fourth mainline series game on the Sonic series on the Genesis, and it stars Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, like it says like on the tin what it does. It's like a just perfectly described. There's like Sonic and Knuckles. You play as Sonic or Knuckles. I was like back in the day when you got like more descriptive titles of games. But it was also unique in a kind of different way. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna describe what a Sonic game is. You've probably like seen at least one Sonic game, regardless of like your age. If you're like younger, you've probably only seen like the 3D ones. In that case, my sympathies for you. But yeah, side-scrolling platformer on the Genesis, and Sonic & Knuckles was kind of special in that I think originally Sonic & Knuckles was supposed to be like the same game as Sonic 3, but I think they ended up cutting out a lot of stuff because of like time constraints. So Sonic 3 came out and then Sonic & Knuckles came out, and it had a rather unique design. It was a cartridge for the Genesis that was also an adapter. So basically, whereas most most Genesis cartridges were kind of like this like weird like shape, like rectangular shape with like a few like weird edges to kind of like snap into the Genesis. So in a normal cartridge, like the bottom part has like is exposed to like have like the little like chipset thing that's supposed to click into your Genesis. This one had another one on top. And the reason for that was that you could either play Sonic and Knuckles separately as its own game, or you could snap on Sonic the Hedgehog 3 on top of that. So there's like a cartridge that had an adapter on top, which we could like plug in another cartridge. And basically what that did at the time, kind of like uniquely, it would let you play the Sonic 3 stages and the Sonic 3, I guess, story. There wasn't like much of a story, to be honest. But it would let you play the Sonic 3 stages with Knuckles. It kind of like unlocked him as a playable character. Now, I don't remember if it had like its own story for it because of that, or if it's just, you just like swap out the character for like a different one, but it didn't really matter. At the time, it was kind of cool. I think you could also snap into Sonic and Knuckles Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and that would also let you play all the levels as Knuckles, who had like different moves, I guess. Like the big difference is that like he's like a bit slower than Sonic, but he gets to do like the weird kind of like glidey thing where like you jump and you could kind of like glide across the level instead of just like dropping down again due to gravity. I don't actually remember if it's like a good game. I've played this. I didn't own it though. I kind of like borrowed it from like a friend because I had Sonic 3 and he had Sonic and Knuckles, so we got to test that thing out. And to be honest, I don't really remember if it was good because I'm not very good at Sonic games in general. They demand slightly too much trial and error for my tastes, especially because of like all the whole like speed thing. You never actually have enough time to react to things. So basically it's go through the level a couple of times, fuck up massively, figure out where the fuck ups happen, figure out like where you need to be at any given time, and then just like do a good run of the level. I don't like that. I was never a very big Sonic fan. What I was a big fan of, though, was what came out 17 years ago. Ahaha, another clever segue. What came out 17 years ago? It was like several things came out 17 years ago. One of them, Fable: The Lost Chapters, on Xbox, original Xbox. Not 360, not One, not S, Series X, not like 720 or whatever. Fable: The Lost Chapters, the, again, expanded version. I think it's like one of the first kind of like director's cuts versions of a game that I remember. So basically Fable came out in like 2004, I want to say, and Fable: The Lost Chapters came out the next year. Basically it's an expanded version of the very first Fable game, back when you could get away with releasing a game a second time with extra content and calling it a different game. So basically The Lost Chapters, I recently played the Steam version of this, like the Steam remaster of this. It was decently fun. A lot shorter than I actually remembered it being, to be honest. Hey, G-Scorpion, hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? But yeah, I played that on the Steam Deck because I kind of like needed something a bit lighter to, spend time before I irrevocably got damaged by Yakuza. But yeah, I like it's a third-person action RPG. It's your favorite Mahjong streamer. Funny you should say that because I haven't played Mahjong in Yakuza 0 yet, but I'm doing okay. I'm like extremely tired. I was actually like a bit like 20 minutes late because I was still working up until like 8:30, so I had to do all the adulting things like take a shower, eat some food, get some coffee, like well past 9 p.m., which is a very adult thing to be doing. Better than yesterday. What was yesterday? If you don't mind me asking, and I do hope you get better still. If there was something, knock on wood. But yeah, I haven't actually played Mahjong in Yakuza 0 yet, to be honest. I spent a few hours last night trying to do the... So basically, what I've got left in Yakuza 0 now, right, is a few challenges and getting the game done on Legend difficulty. That's all. Legend difficulty I'm not like very worried about. It's supposed to be hard, but you can kind of like grind a few of the mini games to buy upgrades and make it a bit more palatable, I guess. The thing I'm having the most trouble with now is 2 mini games in the arcade, which is one of the things I spent some time towards yesterday. And I did mention this on Discord, if you remember. I need to do the... God, it was like the Space Harrier game. I need to do like the 5 million points on Space Harrier. I need to do 100,000 points on Fantasyland. I need to get 10 million in winnings in Poker, which I had also done yesterday. 5 million in Koi Koi, which I hate as a minigame. And that's literally it. After that, there's just the 6 Mahjong challenges, and I'm done with the game. So, literally, I need to learn to play Mahjong for those 6 challenges. I need to redo the Poker and Space Harrier and Fantasy Zone minigames because the game crashed when I was doing them yesterday after I had completed all 3 of them. I need to do the Koi Koi one, and the challenges are done, and then one more playthrough on Legend difficulty, and I'm like 100%ing, I can speak, yes, my very first Yakuza game. Should I decide to leave Hagi on Sunday? Oh, my dude. I hope it gets better soon, and I really hope that migraine goes away. Oh, hey, Jungle Roba. I was talking about Yakuza. I guess I summoned you by accident. How are we doing today? Coffee. But yeah, I haven't even touched Mahjong in Yakuza yet. That's yeah, I'm just kidding. It's just like funny, like Yakuza, and then pop, Jungle Roba. Also, the song that plays in the background is also like one of the Yakuza combat themes. But hey. Almost rage of motion in your hand. Okay, hope that DreadOut Mahjong minigame. Yeah, that's gonna be like the true horror. Chili con tofu. Is that like a vegetarian version of like chili con carne? Because I have never had that. So I like you could like call it whatever. I still would probably like try it. Mexican cuisine isn't like a thing here unless you go to like one of 3 specialty restaurants in the city. So I like the only thing I've had from them was like quesadillas, which was kind of nice. It's like basically tortillas with like stuff in them and grilled with a lot of cheese. I mean, like, now that you've mentioned, I might like keep it in mind for next time maybe, because I've never actually had it. But you know. Ooh, also hey, more like interesting. Mostly beans. Ugh. No, I don't like beans. Maybe I'll try something else then. I'm not a big fan of beans, to be honest. Too beany for me. Like I don't like the texture or the taste. Like I do not get British people for liking beans so much. Especially they put it like on everything. There's like in their breakfast. There's like they put it in like sandwiches. They put it on toast. They put it everywhere. Yeah, I mean I don't know. Like I said, I've never had it. Then maybe I won't try chili con carne then. Never mind. I'll stick to the things that I know don't have beans in them, like well, quesadillas actually. I think that was actually one of the reasons I didn't like get a burrito last time, because I saw there was like beans in it, and I'm like, no thanks. Speaking of no thanks, and that's like a very dumb segue. Any specific type of beans you dislike? I don't enjoy them much. Which, I mean, it's kind of weird because like I eat a lot of like black-eyed beans, but I don't like any other kind, to be honest. So make of that what you will. Maybe it's just like how they're prepared. I don't know. Maybe at some point I feel like a bit like adventurous and try something, and it turns out like I'm gonna love it. But until then, who knows? But yeah, speaking of like unpleasant things, you might have heard that Twitch is kind of pushing more ads onto everyone. So in order to at least have some semblance of control, like this is probably not gonna affect anyone that's like subscribing at the moment, but for those that do, I did set up the ad manager for the stream, and I've put it to like the longest possible intervals that I can get, which is like 30 seconds every 1 hour. And I really hope that's not very disruptive, because I've actually been hearing horror stories about people that like get bombarded by ads because they didn't like set up they left the default options, which were like 1 minute 30 seconds of ads every 30 minutes, which is kind of like dumb. Like, fuck that. I don't want ads on my channel. I'm literally not doing this for the money. But I mean, I guess Twitch is doing it for the money. So until I get to look into YouTube streaming at least, and boy, are Twitch making it a lot easier to consider nowadays. Just an FYI, I'm gonna give you like an FYI in chat as well. Because it's like a schedule thing, it's gonna pop up every 1 hour. The next one is in 9 minutes 20 something seconds. I'm gonna let you know when we're getting to there, so that I mean, you feel free to tune out, go get something to eat, drink, etc, etc, etc. Yeah, it's like choosing your poison. I mean, at this point, like if the tech was available, I would really consider just like self-hosting. Like, technically Discord is like self-hosting, right? But even that isn't really built for interaction like Twitch or maybe I guess YouTube is. Also, by the way, I just saw that the pictures you put on Discord. I love those. I especially like the shade of green that the rifle, it's not a rifle, but what is it, like a laser gun? Love it. Especially, I also didn't notice it has like a little axe. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it on stream if that's okay with you, just so that I don't like randomly talk about things that aren't here. How do we do that? There was like a thing where you could some sort of Gauss rifle. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Let me see. Like, I hope you don't mind sharing the picture. Oh, nice. Okay. So this is what G Scorpion has been working on, and god damn it, I really wish we could like get minis like this on what's it called, on in Cyprus, because there's like one store that I'm aware of, which is like maybe an hour's drive away from here, like in a different city. So if I wanted to like get Warhammer minis, or like any minis for that matter, and do this, it would be like a 2-hour drive just to get them inconsistently, and they probably don't have like a lot of stock either. It's like a very, very well done one though. Well done. I really like the especially like the details on the rifle. They look very, you know, very cool. Yeah, like consider doing from Games Workshop directly. I mean, yeah, but I'm kind of worried because like you need to also get like paints and stuff, right? You need like a starter set of like hues or whatever they're called. So in this case, I'm worried about two things. One, these being like resin or plastic or whatever, they might end up breaking in transit. And the second thing is that the paints, I don't know how well they are secured. They might just like burst open during transit again, which sadly is a thing that has happened to me before with other crafts supplies that I've ordered, which is why I don't do craft supplies orders anymore, and I just don't do crafting altogether. Sad story, but true story. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it also kind of like depends on shipping. If I got them from Greece, it might be a bit, you know, better. I know what's her name, Kaisa. I know they ship here, but they like the last time I checked was like a few years ago. They spent like courier fees for their shipping because they don't actually ship via post. They end up like sending them via courier, so that's like maybe like 15 or 20 euros on top of what I'm gonna pay for the whole thing. Is just the shipping. So yeah, I mean, maybe just like put a pin on that for like a few more months, and can send me the store you bought from. Oh yeah, sure. I mean, feel free to pop that up on Discord if you want. So I'll have a look after stream. Anyway, let me get back to the day in gaming so we can go back to playing shitty horror games. So yeah, Fable, the Lost Chapters. If you're not aware, Fable being a eFantasy.gr. Okay, thank you. I'll have a look at that later. Much obliged. But yeah, Fable, the Lost Chapters. If you haven't heard of it, and maybe you won't, it kind of like depends. It was made by Peter Molyneux's new studio after he left Bullfrog. Well, new. It wasn't new at the time, but it's like Lionhead Studios made the Fable series. You might also remember them from Black and White, a very, 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 very weird God Sim, or their failed Lionheart thing that never came out, which looked very interesting at the time. So the whole thing with Peter Molyneux, in case you don't know the guy, is that he keeps running his mouth. He's like he was like the proto version of Sean Murray of No Man's Sky fame, where like he goes to shows, he goes to E3s, he goes to like interviews, and his mouth opens, and out comes a stream of promises, usually to do with the freedom of choice and customization options and shit like that. Fable wasn't particularly living up to the promises, although it does have a lot of interesting customization options, chief of which is that the game kind of adapts your character model on what you do in the game. So the entire Fable series generally is built on the idea of what you use. Yeah, Chronos Express. Yeah, I know that. Okay, fair enough. That's kind of like cheap-ish. Well, I'll have a look again after the stream and probably like let you know if I end up buying something. Probably when I get paid. But yeah, anyway. So the basic thing in like the Fable series is that you get to you get to like use 3 different types of archetypical combat abilities. There's like the strength-based ones, which is like mainly melee abilities. There's like the agility-based ones, which is like mostly ranged combat and in some of the game's stealth. And there's magic, or as the game calls it, will. So these are color-coded to red, green, and blue. They are also the 3 types of experience you can gain with your character. So basically, depending on how you kill enemies, you get a corresponding type of experience. Kill them with melee attacks, you get the red experience, which is the strength one. Kill them with the magic abilities, you get the blue experience, which is the will. So will there's a way. Yes, yes, yes. Kill them with ranged attacks or like with stealth kills, you get the green. Sorry, the yellow. Wait, green is the generic one. Sorry. So there's like blue, yellow, and red. You kind of gain experience as you do stuff in the game. Green experience mostly comes from quests and is generic. You can spend it towards any of the ability trees. And each ability is color-coded to what abilities you can buy with, or like what stats you can raise with. So the red abilities are strength abilities. You buy them with red XP, and they are all strength abilities. So the game kind of reinforces what you do. You do more melee combat, you can buy more melee abilities, so your melee gets better. Similar idea to Oblivion. I mean, in a way, although it doesn't have like 20 or 30 talent trees, it's just melee, ranged, magic. That's it. It's like a very simplified version. Now, the unique thing about this is that the more of each color of XP you spend on your character... What the fuck? Oh no. Snooze. Okay, I've just like snoozed the ads. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, we had like a ad in progress. Fuck that. It's like an ad in progress. I'm sorry. So that's nice. Already fucked by the ad manager. Cool. 5, 4. This is bad. It's like very bad. Okay, now we should be back. For those of you that had an ad blasted in the... you can't see it because subscriber, not cause mod. Subscribe. Like I turned off as many options as I could. Sadly, you can't turn off ads for everyone. You can only turn them off for subscribers. So, you know. And yeah, I'll put a picture on Discord, by the way, of what this looks like in case you didn't know. So yeah, the ad manager picture is now on Discord. If you're curious as to like how it works, can make subscribers have ads. Yeah, it's a toggle in the stream settings. You can like toggle it on or off. Although considering like the major reason that everyone would sub to channel is to avoid the ads, you'd probably be what's the word for it? Pretty fucking dumb to enable that. But yeah, I don't like this, but at least it's like kind of like controlled chaos when I get used to it. So anyway, now that we're back from like all that stupidity, the unique thing about Fable's like 3-colored XP thing is that the more you spend of a particular XP type, the more your character model changes to reflect that. So the more you spend the red strength of like physical abilities XP, the beefier your character gets. Like their shoulders will like widen out, their arms and their feet will like get like chunkier, like a bit, you know, more like toned, well defined, etc., etc. And like your torso will get like that, like, you know, bodybuilder kind of like V shape. The more agility points you spend, the more lean, more like hunched, more kind of like stealthy your character looks, the more kind of athletic, springy, sprightly character looks, and the more will XP you spend, which is like the blue magic one to remind everyone. Basically the wheel one, what it actually does is, for whatever reason, makes your hair look blonde. Like it lightens the color of your hair. I think it like goes out like all the way up to white if you like max out. So basically kind of like the archetype for like a mage. And like the character gets like this weird like blue streaks coming out of their eyes, kind of like, you know, I guess they're meant to look like lightning, but like lightning, sorry, but it's not exactly lightning. It's kind of like, you know, these like weird arcane lines, like beneath the skin, like it's kind of like bursting with arcane energy. It's kind of like a cool effect. Now, if you're like me and you're basically trying to max out everything, so that means you're using all 3 different types of abilities equally, well, let's just say the character looks like a very, very weird hodgepodge of all 3 of these, with like very, very cartoonish proportions and a very weird look due to the magic. But at least it was unique at the time that it did acknowledge your choices visually. Other ways it also acknowledged your choices visually was like if you ate a lot of food in a short amount of time, your character would gain weight. If you... Yeah, this is something I don't like. This is like a morality system. Let's not beat about the bush because, you know, Peter Molyneux. But if you did like a lot of like good deeds in the game, you get like a little halo on top of your head. But on the flip side, if you were like a bit more evil, you'd get like these little like horns coming out of your character's head. It's interesting. As far as the game itself and the story, it's functional, it flows really well, it's very smooth to play, it's kind of like one of those RPGs, action RPGs, where you can play for like maybe 20-30 minutes and have a good time but not really worry about it too much. For Jungle Robot specifically, who I know has one, it works surprisingly well on the Steam Deck, especially with like the sleep function. It's like surprisingly easy to just like pick up and play for like 10 or 20 minutes. I did like the entire 100% of that in like 25 hours. It's like a very short game as well, but it's fun. It works surprisingly well on a handheld. Oh, sorry, it's like Fable, the remake of the re-release of the Xbox game. In this case, Fable: The Lost Chapters. Yeah, I would recommend playing the remake of this. It's fun. It's surprisingly good looking for its age, even today. Mainly because they took some very interesting design decisions and they made it like exaggerated. It was not exactly cartoony, but all like the proportions and the buildings and the general design is a bit more exaggerated than the quote unquote realistic RPGs of that time. So it has kind of aged a bit better than those contemporaries of it. On the other hand, speaking about something that hasn't really aged that well, let's talk about what came out on the PS2 at the same time, which is Tony Hawk's American Wasteland, which I never got to play. It was like maybe the 7th or like 6th some game in the Tony Hawk series. I've not actually played any of those after 4 because I didn't really see the point. Yeah, I mean, it might be like a good game, but I don't think it has like aged very well, like especially like the character models. I've watched a speedrun of this a few years ago, like maybe last year in GDQ. Yeah, it certainly shows its age. Apparently, it's a very good game. We've got like an endorsement here. On the same day, though, we also had Shadow of the Colossus, another game I haven't played because, like I said, I never had a PS2. But I really, really, really need to get around to playing Shadow of the Colossus. It's like one of those like seminal games of the early 2000s, along with like Ico and like what else was like at that time. Anyway, apparently like a very grimdark game. If you're pumping out these games on a yearly basis. I mean, yeah, like Activision's thing is basically pump out games on a yearly basis. Like, look at like Guitar Hero and like them driving it to the ground, and there's like Call of Duty, and there's the Tony Hawk games at one time, and there's like all those like series that had sequel potential, and then just like basically milked them dry, and they just like kept milking for a couple more games. So yeah, rip Tony Hawk. Apparently the re-releases, remakes, I don't know what they call them nowadays. I've played the one of like the re-release of 1 and 2, not the most recent one, the one that got withdrawn from stores. Wasn't really good. It had like very wonky physics, sadly. Let's see, and also on the same day, since 2005 just couldn't stop putting out games apparently 17 years ago, Age of Empires 3 came out on PC. Also haven't played that, but that's mostly because I had already burned out on Age of Empires 2. I think 3 was like the first one to be 3D. Although I guess, I don't know, like Age of Mythology was also at around that time, which is also kind of an Age of Empires game, but more mythological. I've seen Age of Empires 3 on Steam, but it has come and gone, I think, due to some like Games for Windows Live shenanigans. I don't know. If anyone has played it, feel free to share if you've liked it or not. I wouldn't really know. What I would know, though, 11 years ago, October 18th, 2011, the shitty version of Arkham City came out on PS3. Just like FYI, the PS3 version was by far the least technically competent version of Arkham City. The sequel to hit game Arkham Asylum. Yeah, Blizzard made Activision the mother of all PC games milking was unleashed. And may I remind you, they also own King, who make like Candy Crush among other things. So, yeah, it's like a vortex of milkiness and milkiness. That sounds gross, actually. Never mind. Let's move on. But Arkham City, yes. So Arkham City is the answer to the question: what do you get if you get a semi-Metroidvania Batman game that's really, really good and scale it up? And basically, that's Arkham City. It's just like Arkham Asylum, but better in most of, regards. Hotshot Candy Crush is more original than After IPs today. I mean, yeah. It's like Actibliz is kind of like, the poster child for, sequel it till you drop it kind of mentality. Anyways, speaking of sequels, Arkham City, yeah. So basically, Arkham City, I think, is like a much, much better, more refined version of Arkham Asylum, because you actually get the space to do all the mobility cool stuff that you couldn't in Arkham Asylum. So in case you've been living under a rock and haven't heard or played these games, it's a third-person action-adventure game starring Batman, because, it says so in the title. Arkham Asylum takes place almost entirely indoors, with some outdoor segments that aren't particularly big. It all takes place on an island where the titular asylum is. It was great as a game. It was really fun. It was one of the first games to really get the whole kind of like rhythm fighting thing of, parry, block, time, dodge, hit, combo it up, etc. CD kind of took all of that and said, you know what? One of the more fun things that Batman can do is kind of like glide around town. So why don't we just like get rid of the island and get like an entire city and put Batman in that? So basically, it's much more open world-ish than Asylum was. And while in most series I would say that's to their detriment to kind of like force it to be like more open world, in Arkham City it actually works because the traversal is so much fun. It's like the same principle why Spider-Man games work this well, is because it's fun to get around the city. You get like a whole different like series of abilities, from like the very iconic Batman kind of like grapple that he does to like grab onto like ledges and like hoist himself up, to like the gliding with like the cloak, to even like boosting on the way up so that you get like more height and more air. And like you can even like incorporate traversal into combat if you want, but just like gliding into enemies and kind of like smashing into them. So it's a bigger, better version of Asylum. Sorry, let me catch up with the chat. Have some fun nostalgic memories from Area 3. I haven't played that one, to be honest, but like again, the only reason I haven't played it is because at the time I was already too burned out on Age of Empires 2. So I couldn't like really take much more of, Bronze Age to like, I guess like Renaissance is like the final ages. Anyway, I couldn't take much more of like that like early antiquity themed RTSs, to be honest. The trilogy, you only played Asylum up to now. Ooh, you should at least try CD. CD's like, again, CD's like Asylum, but bigger and better in every regard. Like even the shitty little like segments when you play as Catwoman, those are not as good, but they're still pretty functional. So even then, it doesn't ruin the experience, Spider-Man is one of the better and more seamless open worlds nowadays. I mean, yeah, but like that's kind of like Spider-Man's thing, right? Like a good Spider-Man game. I don't know. Have you ever played the PS1 Spider-Man game? I haven't played the new one, the PS4 and now like PC one, or like Miles Morales. I haven't played those, but the very first, the first two Spider-Man games on the PlayStation 1, which were made by Neversoft, by the way. Fun fact, the same people that worked on the Tony Hawk's games. Those were amazing. Those were like literally our first, like my generation's first look into what open world could be as a concept. Because there had been open world games before those, but they weren't particularly good. There was like God, what was it called? Like Chaos something. It was like a PC game called Chaos whatever, where you play as like a lady cub with like dreadlocks. I don't actually remember what it's called. Like Chaos something. God. I'm gonna look it up. Urban Chaos. Yes, okay. So yeah, there was like Urban Chaos. Before that, there were like a few other like open world games, but the Neversoft Spider-Man games were the first time that they kind of like nailed it, like both movement-wise and content-wise. Texture work and graphics weren't like anything to write home about, but you know, they were really good. You should have a look at least. I wouldn't say like necessarily play them, but have a look and see how similar some things, especially like traversal, might be to like the newer Marvel Spider-Man. You have a friend that went for 100% CD. I was actually working on that for some time, but there's like one achievement that I didn't want to do. So in that game, there's a character called Calendar Man, and you're actually meant to go visit him on 12 specific dates, which you can probably cheat a bit by changing your like PC clock. But I didn't want to do that, and I also didn't want to like keep in the back of my mind for like 12 full months to like, you know, oh, it's Halloween, I should go boot up the game and visit Calendar Man. Oh, it's like Thanksgiving's Day, I need to boot up the game and go visit Calendar Man. Oh, it's like Independence Day, and it's like they're all kind of like American centric, so fuck that like even more. Like I have enough trouble remembering like local holidays, never mind something that's like halfway across the ocean, you know. So it ends up that I'm not actually too worried about getting the 100% on that. Hey, Royce Gaming. Hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? How was... God, that was like last time I saw you like play the Hollow Knight randomizer, I think. And yeah, how was that? How did it go? But yeah, like if you've played Arkham Asylum, you should try Arkham City. It's pretty good. It's actually better than Asylum in most regards. Maybe it's like slightly less focused because like when you scale everything up, you kind of lose a bit of like the razor sharp precision that the first game kind of had. Not that much, but you know. But it's kind of like different to have like a whole city to explore and just like a tiny island with, you know, 3 or 4 wings. Remember? Oh, you beat Colosseum 3. Nice. I don't actually think I've done that on my main save, to be honest. I think I've only done like the first 2, because the third one I was kind of, I don't know, like fatigued at the time, because they do kind of drag on for a while. Like I think you need like maybe like 20-30 minutes to clear each wave. He's at 80%. There's a chance he originally had a bootleg copy. Yeah. I actually had it on Steam, the Games for Windows Live version, and when Games for Windows Live died, instead of migrating all your progress to Steamworks, they just released the game again and gave us a free copy of the Steam version. Which in my case was fine, because the Games for Windows Live version, I've talked about this many times already, but the Games for Windows Live version, because of me being in Cyprus, it didn't have any of the DLCs available because they were region locked. So I couldn't do like the Nightwing challenges, I couldn't get the Harley Quinn like expansion. I mean, there's like 3 or 4 DLCs for Arkham City, and I couldn't get any of them. Which also meant we couldn't get like the whole achievement package, because all those DLCs have like 5 or 10 achievements tied to them as well. There's like combat encounters and stuff like that. But when Games for Windows Live died and Rocksteady kind of gave everyone the Steamworks version as compensation for not being able to launch the game anymore, because here's the funny thing, like when Games for Windows Live died, for most games it just meant you couldn't do like the online stuff. For Arkham City, because they used it in conjunction with, I think, the Nuvo for authentication, it wouldn't recognize that you had a legit copy of the game, so you couldn't even launch it. So they had to give people the Steamworks version for free. And because the Steamworks version was just like one package, like the definitive edition, I got the DLCs for free. I didn't mind, but you know, it was like a 40 or 50 hours of progress down the drain that I had to redo. I eventually, a few years later, revisited it and came around to like, you know, do it again. I still haven't finished it, to be honest. But they're really tedious. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the thing. It's like there's like way too many enemies, and they're all kind of like weirdly spongy enemies as well. So like the second and like a bit of the third Colosseum thing that I tried, it gets boring fast. Because it's just like enemies on enemies on enemies on enemies on enemies, and it gets, I wouldn't call it like boring, but it's just like tedious, you know? It's not necessarily boring because there's like the excitement of, ooh, am I gonna die? Am I gonna drop in the spikes? Is the next wave gonna make the platforms fold away, or, you know, put a cage around the whole thing, etc., etc.? But it's tedious, just like, you know, thinking, am I there yet? Am I there yet? Am I there yet? And like 30 minutes later, there's still like enemies coming out. So you're like, okay, fine, enough. I'm gonna do other things, but like more interesting, explory things. Anyway, this guy is weird with achievements. I mean, have you met me? I don't get enough like showing off of that on Discord, but there is like a Steam achievement, Steam command, and yeah. So far, 16,402 achievements. Oh my god, that's a lot. Never realized it ballooned that much. Yeah, you have heard me talk about Yakuza 0. Oh, that's why he's not achievement hunting in general. Oh, it's just like stuff that he likes. I mean, that's just as valid. Like, so long as you're having fun, do it with like whatever. I mean, I've known a lot of people that don't like achievement hunting, but they did do like Binding of Isaac fully because they just got so hooked into the game that they just like couldn't like let it go. Also, Mark of the Ninja is like it's not like as impressive like 100% as you might think. I have that as well. I expected it to be a lot longer. It's actually surprisingly short considering what the game is. You need like maybe like 15 to 20 hours to get like through the entire thing. Like all challenges, all scrolls, all like two playthroughs, because you need to do like one in New Game Plus as well. It's fun. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought either. Because I have like a soft spot for stealth games, and that one, it doesn't really do it for me. I think it's like the 2D aspect of it that kind of like ruins it for me. For me, it needs to be like a 3D environment to like fully immerse yourself in like how you're gonna like hide and stuff. Anyway, let me just like get moving on, because we're like closing on to an hour and I'm still in 2011 when that's all of them though. Really in the game mastering side. I mean, yeah, fair enough. Especially like Binding of Isaac, you need to really know your shit to like get the 100%. And Hollow Knight, technically, when you have to do like everything without dying. But you know, specifically Binding of Isaac is like 120 odd achievements or something. A lot of them for doing everything like deathless or like hitless even. There's like the golden series of achievements. Wait, 99? Didn't they add like or is it 99 with like the extra stuff that they added? Because I had the 100. I have Golden Boy on Binding of Isaac, and there's like a fun story behind that, by the way. Oh yeah, it is 99. I have like 84 out of 99 because I did this big before they added stuff. Platinum God, sorry. There's like a fun story about this. I'm gonna talk about this later if you want. But for now, let me finish this. So, Arkham City, 11 years ago, October 18th, 2011. Except that, we also had Dungeon Defenders come out on PC, which is a game that scares the living shit out of me. for two reasons. One, it's a co-op tower defense game. Two is that you particularly with like the latest upgrades and stuff that came out for it, it's kind of weird. The Dungeon Defenders, apparently the developers kind of like dropped it and it's now fun developed apparently. And like listening to people that played the game, they have made some very questionable changes to how a lot of things work. But apparently in order to get like 100% completion in Dungeon Defenders, you're looking at like upwards of like 1,000 hours or so, which is not something that I could say is appealing considering the game is a tower defense game mostly. There was also on the same day Sims 3 Pets on all major platforms, PC, PS3 and Xbox 360. And I've never really understood the fascination with The Sims. I've played the first one, but it gets boring fast unless you're like into like the micromanaging aspect, which I'm not. But to each their own. Shit on Binding of Isaac and get Eternal God. Wait, is Eternal God the new Platinum God? Like the post expansion Platinum God? Because yeah, I don't have that. Anyway, let's see. 10 years ago, October 18th, 2012. I'm actually rushing for another reason. I just saw that the next ad break is in like 40 minutes. Oof. It's the 99th post lamp. Again, I don't know what the post lamp is. I've only played the base edition. I'll explain in like 10 minutes from now, once we're like through with all of these. So yeah, 10 years ago, October 18th, 2012. Something that I will try to pronounce, and then I'm gonna explain what it is. On the PlayStation Vita, we had Eiyu Densetsu Hiro no Kiseki Evolution, which roughly translates as Legend of Heroes. You may have heard of this kind of like mega RPG series. Zero to Hero Evolution, I think, is the translation for this. I think this is one of those that I own on Steam. I've not played it yet because apparently they're like very, very, very long games. He said while wondering when Yakuza 0 will be finished, but anyway. Apparently the Legend of Heroes series is very, very good as far as JRPGs go. I'm toying with the idea that I may visit them on stream next year at some point. Oh, post Wrath of the Lamp, aka hard mode. Yeah, kind of like figured. So far I don't have like a lot of things to say about the Legend of Heroes series. Maybe we'll find out together next year. One thing I do know a few things about, but none of them are good, is what came out 9 years ago, October 18th, 2013. Kind of rushing, because this is a Wii U game, and specifically a Sonic Wii U game. And if you're hiding under your beds already, you probably know that Sonic Lost World came out 9 years ago today. It was a very shitty game, in more ways than one. To the point there's like a lot of people like have parody videos online. Lost World, I believe, is the first of the mainline series Sonic games to not be made by Sonic Team. I don't remember what the studio was called, but apparently they had very miserable like development conditions. Sonic shitty game. I mean, there's like, I'm not gonna say much about it, but here's a recommendation from me. There's like an hour-long video called The Evolution of Sonic Animation on YouTube, on a channel that I often recommend called New Frame Plus. It's like New Frame Plus. I'll find the link, and yeah, there we go. The animation of Sonic games. So you can watch this instead of listen to me talk about things that I half know. And it's like a very interesting retrospective on all the mainline Sonic games. This one was particularly shitty, by the way. It got rushed. I think they got a lot of kickback from Sega on its development. So yeah, sadly it wasn't. It's also like infamous for like attempting to redesign the Sonic characters and make them more human-like. So they kind of tightened the proportions of the characters. They lengthened the height. they gave them like longer hands and feet so that they could like be animated better. Probably something that not a lot of fans enjoyed. So yeah, that's Sonic Lost World. Am I thinking of playing the Outer Wilds DLC on my own? I don't know. I still don't own it, and like considering like what my backlog is at the moment, I gonna wait a little while. I still plan on revisiting the base game to do some of like the achievements because I'm curious to see if I can do the one loop thing, for example, from like a new save. I'm curious to see if you can what's it called? Fuck. I'm curious to see if you can outrun the explosion. If you like start from like the start of the game and go far. There's like a few things I do want to check that I've been told like have like achievements attached to them. That's probably gonna happen off stream. I don't know about the DLC though. It might be a while before I get around to it, to be honest. Maybe next October then. Maybe, I don't know. Like it depends if I end up deciding to do like a challenge for 2023, because like this whole thing with like the around the world challenge was kind of like an idea that was kind of like on the back burner for like a while. Hey Rooks, hi, look at you with your animated bear. Yeah, bear. How are we doing today? How's it going? A long time no see. But yeah, we will see. Like I might just like decide to do some other dumb kind of challenge for next year. All depends on where I will be, because this might be the last year you see this place. Fingers crossed, depending. I'm not gonna say more about this, but like I'll know more by the end of the year and like probably put them on Discord as well. Okay, where were we? Shitty Sonic game, Lost World, 6 years ago. Whoa, that's like a big jump. I think you could handle moving that often. Yeah, but this is like a special one because this is hopefully gonna be the permanent one. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Nothing is solid yet, but we're kind of like looking around to get a place. Me and the missus, that's like our own. Anyway, this is like a bit tangential though. So yeah, and to be fair, the last 3 moves that I've had weren't particularly by choice. One of them my lease ran out and wasn't gonna be renewed. One of them the house was very shitty, and this one is kind of like not rent control as with like most places, so eventually it's gonna become too expensive to live in if it keeps going up. The rent, that is. So yeah, we're considering our options. We'll see. I'll definitely have something to say about it on Discord when that happens. But yeah, anyway, let's see. 6 years ago, October 18th, 2016, because we're kind of in a rush to beat the ad timer and the what's it called, the shitty DreadOut game before like already an hour into the stream. Wow. I just noticed. Damn. Yeah, 6 years ago, October 18th, 2016. More Time, City of the Damned came out on the PS4. Great game. I wish I could stream it. It's hard as nails, very punishing. It's I want to say it's like a Warhammer fantasy universe game. It's a kind of turn-based 3D strategy squad-based game. I tried streaming it a bit last year. My PC couldn't handle it and kept tanking the frame rates for whatever reason. I might give it another try at some point. It's very fun. I've played it off stream. I never made any headway in it because it's very, very, very hard. It's like basically it's like Darkest Dungeon on steroids in more ways than one. And yeah, it won't run properly while streaming it for whatever reason. I don't know. I think the engine is kind of weird in that. Toei soundtrack. It's actually like a video game soundtrack. There's like a lot of video games that I enjoy on Spotify. I can get you the list if you want. I'll just like put it up on Discord. Let's see what's like the link. Let me get a link of your playlist. The details create similar playlists. Share. Oh, there we go. Copy link. It's up in Discord. I thought of trying it many times. I mean, I've played it a bunch of times. It's great, but it's just very hard, and RNG has a big potential to kind of like fuck you over in more ways than one. Again, it feels like Darkest Dungeon on steroids, and that's like a good thing. Like, I certainly don't wish like all my games were like that, but it's nice to have that one game where even like finishing a level feels like an accomplishment. For like those times where you feel masochistic. Which one was that? Mordheim, City of the Damned. You were around last year when I tried streaming it, and the quality was bad. I think like G Scorpion was there as well, but we couldn't actually stream that because of like the very, very, very bad performance. Regardless, it's a great game. I would highly recommend for anyone that loves either turn-based, Warhammer, fantasy, or Darkest Dungeon-ish mechanics. And speaking of Darkest Dungeon-ish mechanics, Dark Souls Remastered, what came out 4 years ago, October 18th, 2018. 18/10/2018. It came out on the Nintendo Switch, the first Dark Souls game to make it there. I haven't played the Remastered because I don't want to pay 20 euros for the privilege of playing a game I've already put like 200 hours in. So there's that. Apparently they did a lot of things with the netcode that were inspired by Dark Souls 3. It's Dark Souls, basically, so your mileage may vary, but you know, there's that. The meme is going to be making up a fake version of Skyrim for everyday's gaming. Yeah, I mean, like, what came out 14 years ago? Skyrim... the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Super Mega Ultra Climax Edition came out on the original Xbox. It's a demake. But yeah, Dark Souls came out 4 years ago on the Nintendo Switch, the remastered edition. I've not actually even been tempted to play that. I love the Dark Souls series. I've been tempted to get Elden Ring at some point, but not Dark Souls Remastered, because I don't think I could take another run through that game, to be honest, especially the achievements, which were a pain in the ass because of some very annoying things you had to do, including having to farm the freaking 2 channelers to get 1 fucking trident. Not fun. What was apparently very fun, though, was what came out 3 years ago, the final game for today, Return of the Obra Dinn, the long-awaited game from Lucas Pope, he who made the amazing Papers, Please, the world's foremost paperwork simulator, which, all joking aside, it's an amazing game. You should really try it. I haven't played Obra Dinn yet, and when that time comes, it's definitely going to be on stream, because that's one of those games I really want to like share my first playthrough of. But yeah, it came out 3 years ago on the Nintendo Switch. Another game you shamefully haven't finished. I share your shame, and I'm very ashamed for myself as well. But I do own it, so it's like the first step. Sadly, I've taken a lot of first steps without actually doing anything else. I haven't even started Obra Dinn. I really want to like stream it, like get it, started the right way, and talk about it, because like when you play it on your own, it's kind of more introspective, but when you play it on stream, at least in my experience, when I have my first playthrough of a game on stream, I tend to notice more things, and that's maybe because in the back of my mind I'm looking for more talking points. Play the Paper Please demo. Oh, you should play the full game. The full game's amazing. Also, the song playing in the background at the moment, in case you don't recognize it, which understandably you might not, is the intro for the Persona 2 remake on PSP. Those games that actually it's like Eternal Sin, I think. Those games that Atlus kind of forgot existed in the series. If you like the song, go check the intro on YouTube. It's really well made. It's a lot less anime-ish than 3, 4, 5, etc., etc., which might actually appeal to some of you. The game itself, I wouldn't really recommend. It hasn't aged very well. In fact, I would go so far as to say that the first 2 Persona games, the first 3 Persona games, Persona 1, Persona 2, Eternal Sin, and like it's like the other one, like something Punishment. Yeah, there's like 2 Personas 2, by the way. Have not aged very well. It's like, of course, like Persona 4 after this. So you know enough of the story. You have it in plans. I mean, yeah, it's nice in that, like, story aside, it's nice because for me, what Papers, Please does really, really well, it puts you in flow. It gets you in the mindset where you're kind of like going through paperwork and checking it without effort. It slowly builds up your responsibilities in game, and with them the gameplay mechanics, and it's very easy to just like start getting in the flow and relaxing. It's like a very relaxing game despite how stressful it might seem. But yeah, I mean, yeah, fair backlog, but I'm just generally speaking from experience because I've played Papers, Please, and my general experience is that like this is like a very chill game despite how stressful it might sound. Imagine someone who actually works with bureaucracy. I mean, I'm like an office job. I'm like a database administrator that's like doing data entry. So a small part of Paper Please may have resonated with me on a more personal level, but regardless of that, it's like a very masterful game in putting you in the zone, as like people say, or like it provokes that like flow component of your brain where you're kind of like doing things without like a lot of like conscious thought into them. So you're like free to kind of, you know, relax a little bit and let your brain go on autopilot for like a few minutes in between like story segments. It sounds like a bad thing, but it's not actually. Like, there's like a lot of games that like feel the only way to like keep the player's attention is to just like keep throwing explosions and action and, you know, set pieces in their faces all the time. It's nice to have something with like a bit of like a slower pace, and I feel Papers, Please does that to a very good degree. Plus, it's kind of fun trying to like X-ray people and kind of figure out if they've got like bombs in their stomachs or something. When your brain is working on its own. I mean, you probably have this feeling with what's it called? Puzzle. God, that jigsaw puzzle game that you're playing. I forget what it's called. Puzzle something. Ah, God, forget what it's called. But hold on, just like stop the sound now, because we're done with this dang gaming. Finally, Pixel Puzzle. Yeah, thank you. That's the one. So, as already discussed, 22 minutes to the next ad because I don't want to be interrupted. We'll do a few things. Firstly, we'll change the title to DreadOut. We got up an hour ago. Yeah, I got distracted a lot today. See, this is why I don't do this dang gaming anymore. We were just finished this dang gaming. So, I had that on 2 digits too. Yeah, that's exactly the thing. So as I've already discussed, there's like this ad manager thing. So I'm gonna pop the 30-second ads now, so that we get like an uninterrupted 1 hour of game. God freaking damn it! I hate how this works. I'm really sorry about this. But I'm gonna do it now so it doesn't pop up in like 20 minutes after the game has started. So I'm gonna change the title to DreadOut, and we're gonna trigger the ads now, and I'll see you in 30 seconds, hopefully, with more DreadOut. So fair warning, here come the ads. Probably. I mean, there's like probably gonna be people that don't really see the ads, aside from like the subscribers. There's also, as far as I know, times. There's also like zones where you don't actually get ads because Amazon doesn't have like an agreement with that country, so that there's like no advertisers there to. Oh, you got a Pokemon Go one. Lovely. Cool. You know, because that's relevant to what I'm doing at the moment, but sure. God, I hate how they change things. I hate I have. Welcome back. Also, hi, Pokemon Go, I guess. And back to stream. Yeah. Open an incognito window and got no ad. I think you, if you open the stream again, you would normally get the what's called the pre-roll ads, like the intro ads. But if I run my ads like this, you don't actually, they disable the pre-rolls. Yeah, it has like a sort of cooldown as well. So it's interesting. The next one says it starts in 2 hours 20 minutes. So yay, I'm probably gonna be finished by then. Fuck this system. Let me just say I hate this system so much. The only reason I'm kind of like using it is because I have some control over the bullshit. But again, my apologies. I really wish this could have been like an ad-free thing, but Twitch seems determined nowadays to just like screw everyone over. Because, you know, Daddy Bezos needs like a new swimming pool for his second $1 billion or something. Need to warn me just before this. The next one's gonna be in like 2 minutes 20 seconds. I don't think I'm gonna be live at that time anymore, but I'll let you know, I guess. Guy needs a new super yacht. It's for his new 5th mansion. Maybe we can make a game of that on stream. Like every time we start the stream, it's like, what do we think Daddy Bezos is gonna make with the, is gonna buy with the the ad money that he gets from a channel with 4 viewers. God, I'm sure the advertisers are getting their money's worth in this channel, aren't they? Which is actually what's like the more annoying, you know, is that like they're probably making a loss running ads on my channel of like at best 10 viewers at best. That's like this is like the stars need to align and it needs to be a public holiday and I need to have been streaming for 20 hours to have 10 viewers. So I really don't get why there isn't like a cutoff for like the smallest channels. Like if you're like concurrently below like 5 viewers on average, you don't need to run ads. Because there's like no point, there's like no benefit to running ads on anyone that's like less than 5, 6, 7 viewers. Because the pay-per-click that they get is like a fraction of a cent for every 30 seconds. Yeah, I mean, like literally nobody wins. That's the problem. Like they don't make any money. I just like piss off my viewers for no reason, and I also get interrupted and like it lowers my discoverability if I really cared about that. And yeah, like exactly, no one gets any benefit from running ads on like teeny tiny channels like mine. Like I don't particularly care about the growth. Like at one time, like Rooks will tell you about this. I talked about it with him a lot of times. Like at like the very first few years, I did kind of like wonder what it would be like if this channel was like bigger. But honestly, if I can get like you guys and you know people just like come in and chat for like maybe 20-30 minutes, that's like all I want out of Twitch. It's just like the chance to mess around a few hours with like games and talk to like people and just like have fun with it, right? I'm not looking for a payday here because I'm not looking to get a second job, which is what this would be if I was trying to make money, right? So why the ads? Why is Amazon trying to entice me with like a 30% like ad split or something? I don't know what they call it, like ad split or something like that. Like literally 30% of 1 cent per stream is what? Maybe I get like €3 every year. Like I could literally be donating stuff off of my body and get more money. God, it's like anything you do would like be like more money than that. So just like fuck off. I know they cost them bandwidth, which is why the whole transcoding thing is like kind of you know not guaranteed for affiliates and not available for what's it called? It's not available. Transcoding is not available for non-affiliated streamers. It's on a priority basis for partners, and whatever's left over is what affiliates get. So sometimes you might be able to change my my stream quality to better fit your internet connectivity, but it's not a guaranteed thing. And I get this is because it's expensive, and fair enough. But does Twitch or Amazon really think that me, the person with like, according to the stream deck here, 4 viewers, they're gonna make their like server costs from like running ads here? I get the base quality, which is the highest. That's the thing. Like transcoding allows people that don't have like stable or good internet connections to lower the quality so that it's more manageable to watch. And I get that's like a thing that's not available to me all the time because I'm literally costing Amazon money on like servers and stuff like that because I'm just doing this for the fun. I'm not generating any revenue for them, or if I am, it's maybe like €100 in my lifetime as like a streamer. So this is it's not a solution to force me to run more ads because that's not doing anything for them. It just creates a bad taste and a lot of bad blood all around. But yeah, fair enough. Like Amazon, you do you. I'm gonna try and like mitigate it as much as I can, and that's it. Body parts are expensive. I was thinking more like blood donations or something like that, for like research and stuff. So let's see. Last time we played this game, we had finished Chapter 1, or Act 1 as it's called, which is the school. Now, for this act, I'm actually gonna have a God, what's it called? I'm gonna have a fuck me. I'm gonna have a guide on like on the Steam overlay, which I'm gonna be consulting whenever I get stuck because I just need this game to be done. I'm not gonna really plan on doing like a third stream of this because the game turned out to be not that great, to be honest. A Prime sub probably pays a couple of months of the bandwidth usage and gets affected by the number of people watching. Really? I mean, I wouldn't know, but like in general, I always assume that like streams of my size generally cost money rather than make money for Twitch. Okay, wait, is that like... Is he dead? Oh, I don't have my camera anymore. Ooh. Is he like getting off to the well? Are you listening to this? This is Sparta moment? I doubt it. Probably this is cutscene moment though. Is he... Oh, he's like zombified. What's that sound effect? What the... Oh, wait, what? Oh, he's possessed. What the fuck? Bye-bye. I interrupted his alone time. Really? Like, okay, I get that like teenagers are supposed to be horny, but this is a bit much. Oh, I actually pressed the button and like pressed like 3 times or something. So, is this like a metaphor for teens? It's like, oh, this well. Oh, it's like, it's so deep. Oh no. And now I have an umbrella. Why do I have an umbrella? Okay, I was wrong. I thought the rest of this game was gonna be more scary, but I'm actually 3 minutes into it and I'm already like laughing my ass off. So well done, digital happiness, I guess. What the? It's an umbrella metaphor for a lightsaber. I don't know. It might be a metaphor for puberty, though. I don't know. Being possessed is this fun? He's like, oh, this well. Oh, it's the best well ever. It's like, jeez. What the? Why is there like a giant? The fuck? Are you seeing this? Is this gonna be like an enemy? Wait, really? Is this like a Resident Evil reference? And by the looks of it, like a Left 4 Dead one as well? And this is either like an Indiana Jones thing or like some kind of weird porn movie. Jenglot! Yay. It'd be great if she gets attacked by rain. Yes, the rain in these horror games is vicious. It's possessed. You need to like adequately protect yourself against it. What the? When bad games remind you of better games. Yeah, that's I think this should be like a general like design rule. Don't reference games that are better than yours. Easy. Because there's also like a camera here for whatever reason. I don't know why exactly. But yeah. Huh? Oh, okay. Because like if you reference other good games in a good game, I'm gonna go, ha ha ha, I get the reference. But if you reference good games in a bad game, I'm just gonna go, oh, I wish I was playing that now instead of this. Which, when all said and done, is not a really good look for your game. But then... What the fuck is his head made of that, like, the umbrella broke? What? 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 Is he gonna look down and go, hello? Hello, Clarice. Okay, let me just get the counter ready for the inevitable jump scare that's gonna happen here. Also, remember when this game was about taking pictures of ghosts? Oh my god, he's also doing the Splinter Cell thing, the Sam Fisher like upside down thing. He's like, night vision. Is this a comedy game? I'm pretty sure it's not intended as one. Yep. Yep. Run, run, run. Oh no, a chase sequence in a horror game. This is madness. Just run away. Why the fuck are you just like sitting there looking at the guy that's trying to grab you? Oh, wait. No. Is this gonna be like a stealth section? I'm just do the Spider-Man kiss thing. I mean, yep, it's a stealth thing. Yay! Cool story, cool beans, cool shit. You know, but like how much this oh, okay, that's kind of cool. That was kind of cool. That was like a cool animation there. Like the rotation was a bit interesting. The dodge, maybe not so much. But the rotation's really cool. What the fuck? Horny teens after you. Run, run, run. Run before he catches you. Oh my god. Is this like... Is this what the... God, was that like horror multiplayer game? Was that game that Alex keeps playing? Dead by Daylight. Is this what Dead by Daylight feels like? Oh, cool. Now he's unpossessed and... See? This is the Spider-Man kiss thingy. See, the ghost is like, oh, this is my chance. I'm gonna do my Spider-Man cosplay. And then she just goes back into this guy. Okay, cool. This is like all the grants from like all the FPS protagonists of the 90s ever. Like all in one. And now he's like, no, give us a kiss. Wow. So that ghost literally possessed that guy just to like fuck with us. The undead is dead. I think he was just possessed. I don't think he was undead. And somehow the spirit snapped his neck. God, this game. Oh, my best friend ever that I've only seen speak 2 lines is dead now. Oh my god, and I have to control this. I have to hold the key down to do this. Also, hold on, let me just like add the spook. Like retroactively. Give that hand a high five. Yeah. I'm too busy dragging myself away from the death of my best friend. I don't know. Like the game makes this like such a dramatic thing, and we've literally only seen that guy say like 3 lines 2 hours ago in the game, at the very intro. But the violins, yes. Oh, the violins. What? Gonna be the little... What? The fuck? Wait, is that a camera? There's like a random camera here. Just when we need it. Yes! Who's ready for some flash photography? Wait, are they... You found SLR. A modern SLR camera. Press F to flash, Q to switch between equipments, and mouse scroll for zooming. Ah, I can snipe them now. Fuck yeah. I'm a snipe photographer. What the actual fuck? Oh, that's a big dude. Quick, snipe him. Snipe. 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 Jesus Christ. Oh, come on. Am I dead? Why is he... Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so dumb. And we die again. That guy saying those few lines at the start was probably for the of the budget. Wait, who said stuff in the at the start? Oh, you mean the kid? I mean, I don't know. Does it work like what's PZ and FF? I don't know. At this point, we've died so much that it's like literally like a minute or like 2 minute long walk to the revival portal. God, I hate this mechanic. This is such a dumb mechanic in this game. Such a dumb mechanic. God. Oh, I didn't watch that part. But basically, is the game shaming me for actually buying it? I think it is. It's called good brand awareness. I think. Like seriously, who designs a game and thinks this walk is like a good thing? You've been playing for a while. I've only been playing for like 20 minutes. What? Imagine your death mechanic being so obnoxious that you actually need to put things for the player to read while they're walking towards their spawn. I really hope they didn't go on to design any other games, to be honest. Because that's like bad. Can they at least give me like a few book lines? Oh, and now I need to like the whole encounter again? Wow. Okay, so what's the trick with this guy? Anyway. Oh, I just had to spam it. The butt plug man. Yeah. There's like more enemies. Why does it sound like that? Linda's bag, containing all her belongings. Yay. Okay, I do like that the character model gets updated once you get the bag back. At least that's like, to be fair, right? There's like a lot of things I don't like about this game, but this is kind of interesting. Why does it sound like... Why do the footsteps sound like she's dragging her feet? We found ring. This object is flowing with mystical energy. So I kind of figured that like all the mystical energy shit that we get actually gets you a bit closer to like the respawn once you're there. Okay. So what's PZ and FF? You mentioned before, Ghost Rider. I have like no idea what those are. Oh, Project Zero. I mean, I don't think so. Also, cool. Wait, why do I have the phone now? Oh, hold on. Q? Oh, okay. We swap between the phone and the camera. But why would you want to use your phone's camera when you have like a DSLR? Having to photograph for maximum damage. Yeah, no, that's not the case. It's just that like the way that sequence was set up, you had to just like literally spam it at the first opportunity, so you would kill it the moment he got like this close to you. Check the game. So it's in the library. Oh, shared. Lucky you. To be fair, I don't think this is gonna be one of those games I 100%, to be honest. It does have achievements, but I don't particularly care about what the fuck. Namaste. Who the fuck are these? I mean, they're not ghosts. What the? Fuck? Like, am I still playing the same game? Am I gonna get banned on Twitch for this? I mean, in all fairness, these are probably gonna like turn out to be like ghosts or something, but oh, there's like those candles. Okay, objective updated. Let's see. These candles again. I need to go find the others. I hope no one else has gone crazy. Wow. Also, apparently we have infinite film. Which is nice, I guess. What is this place? Oh no. That's like the true horror here. Naked statues. Nice music though. I mean, yeah, it kind of doesn't fit the game that I'm currently playing, but sure. Oh wait, I know what this is. This is one of those puzzles where you have to like take the picture in the correct angle to, you know, make it do the thing. Like this. Right? Hold on. This is like over here. See, because like you can kind of like align everything. Yep. There we go. I mean, okay, this is kind of interesting as far as puzzles go. Although the fact that you have to take pictures of the candles is a bit eh. Okay, did something change? Nope, still music, still weird ladies. Oh, there's like probably like 3 candles, right? Because there's like 3 there. So where's the other 2? This game having music is more than you would expect of it. I mean, yeah, but like again, it's not the music. It's like everything else. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know, you come here and like suddenly random oriental music because. Oh wait, is there gonna be like a candle here? I'm gonna have to use the zoom to get it, or not? No. Okay. So where are candles numbers 2 and 3? Oh, hello. Haven't been here before. There's like 1 candle there. And carries. Carries? Oh, power up. I got an achievement. Okay. I have no idea what that is. Like, you keep getting like all these items where it says like, oh, it overflows with mystical energy, but it doesn't actually tell you what they do though. Okay, there's like 2 candles. Am I missing The third one, though. Oh. No. It needs to be all three, I guess. Like, I'm not actually seeing the... like another exit here. Like, this way? Up there? Nah. There's an achievement called Attack on Titan. Really? And Ghost Rider. Oh, is there? Okay, what's the description for that one? Out of curiosity. Oh wait, no, I know what the description on that one is. It's like a ghost that's like on a motorcycle. Assuming that's what it refers to, probably. Okay, where's the third candle, though? Took a picture of Pokong on a motorcycle. Yeah, I kind of like it. Why? Oh. Yeah, the game wouldn't let me run for you're an achievement. Yeah, I don't think so. At least, like, you wouldn't want to in this game, right? Where's the third candle? Come on, game. Don't be a dick. Like the only thing I can think of is like the candle in this case is somewhere that I need to zoom into to get. Like over here, maybe. Or not. I'm gonna look it up. I don't know. Wait, what? Oh my god, let me show you what you need to do. Because this is like dumb. See this thing here? You need to make it disappear. And how do you do that? Flash. How does that make any sense? Like, where does the game even tell you this? Because I'll tell you, it doesn't. Uh-oh. Oh no. I think we pissed off the music ladies. Uh-oh. What the? Come on. Isn't it? There we go. Like, how was I meant to... Like... Oh god, how was I meant to know that you need to flash on the... that thing. On the bush. Like could anyone have gotten that? Smile. Yep, there we go. Oh no, I'm spooked. What is happening? Oh, the madness. Oh, the terror. Oh no. No. Wait, did the ground just like come back up again? The fuck? Ow. Oh, come on. How do you dodge that? Oh god, and now she's gonna just like start jumping from... Oh. Yep. So I got an achievement called With a Happy Family for whatever reason. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to do this again? Oh. God freaking damn it, this game. Now here she comes. Oh, come on. This is it? Wow. So there's like a very bad thing about this game. Hey, Jungle Robot. Free sub. 12-month streak. Nice. Fuck. Wait, what? What am I supposed to do here? What? What am I meant to be doing here? Costing money for pesos? Yay. Also, it's like way too loud. I can't actually like turn it down here. What? Like, what am I? Let it go. Let me get an achievement. Oh. Okay, here's an idea. Let's do nothing. What is even this design? What is even this design? Apparently you need to press nothing to progress. Otherwise, if you press buttons, she kills you. Like, where the fuck in the game does it, like, mention this? Achievement is actually there to make, like, guide you. Yeah, but, like, why? Like, what's the point? Fuck me. Also, thank you. Hold on, let me just like lower the audio a little bit. Thank you for the resub, Jungle Orb. I don't know why it didn't show up. God, I'm starting to like severely dislike this game. Hey, let me guess, we're gonna die again. Something like Far Cry, yeah, but at least in Far Cry it like makes sense like mechanically. In this one, like, why do you need to let go for like whatever reason? Okay, what do I need to do here? I'm dead. Because... Oh, wait, why am I this close this time? Oh, hold on. Was this like a scripted death? Oh my god. Yeah, it's like a scripted death. I mean, this game is just like piling all the bullshit. Piling on the bullshit. I don't believe they actually made like an act that was worse than the school. But here you have it. There's like no words as to like how indecipherable the design is here. Like to recap, in the last 10-15 minutes, I've had to intuit out of God knows how to use the flash to make a bush disappear, to stop pressing buttons once an enemy grabbed me in order to progress with the game, and to die to a to like the lady in red, the boss after that, so that the game would progress. That's all like in the span of 10 minutes. Like these like curveballs in mechanics just become like bullshit if you keep doing them so close to one another. Also, am I suddenly in like Blighttown or something? What the? The fuck? Where do I go now? There's like a dead end or something. Yeah. You know what? The people that made this, they should not be making games. Like, at all. There's like a baby crying in the background. It's actually getting louder. So, the game spawned me facing the wrong direction into a dead end. I was like, just keeps on giving, if that's the case. If this is like the right way, I spawned looking the other way. Yep. Oh, it's gonna be like another ghost. Are there gonna be like more dumb mechanics here? What the? There have been a bizarre wave of grave desecrations occurring in town. Nearly all of the defiled graves belonged to deceased infants. The local police force seems rather quiet regarding the case. What the? I really don't know what's going on anymore. Also, wow. More houses. What the? It's like someone crying. Oh, wait. Oddly enough, the cell phone has like better lighting than the camera. Oh, wait. What the? Surprise! Wait, what?
Linda! Where were you?
What?
Where are the others? Are you alone?
What was that all
Where's
about?
Rita? What about Donnie, Yayan, and Miss Siska?
What? Oh, please make this not be like an escort mission. Because that's just like what the game needs to just like be more like fucked up. Wait, what?
Sally. Linda.
It's like all the comical grinding. It's like all of them.
I'm okay. Lynn. Sal.
Cell.
It's not deep. I'm fine. Thank God. But Ida. I don't know. I don't know what came over her.
Oh, sorry.
Lynn.
Forgot the jump
Ira,
scare.
your friend. You have to save her. I know she'll listen to you. I tried to hold her down, but she was too strong. We should have turned back at the bridge. This is my fault.
No. All my fault. Stay a while and listen.
Miss
I got an
Siska,
achievement.
Please be alright.
There's like literally 2 lines of dialogue and that's it.
Donnie, I hope he's in a better
Poor,
place.
wait, who's Donnie?
I didn't even get a
Was that
chance
the
to
guy
say
that...
goodbye.
Oh, how does she know that he's dead?
Yeah, and Yayan will be okay.
Excuse me?
It's okay, Miss Siska.
Shelly's here.
He's here.
It says Shelly in the...
I know Ira would never hurt you. Please. Be careful.
Yeah, it says Shelly in the subtitles, but the voice lines all say Sally, and I'm like, is that right? What the? It's like the other side of the house. Oh, I guess it is. Wait, hold on. Smile, smile. They're just like standing there. the ghost is like, oh, you're not close enough to trigger the cutscene. What the? Gling, gling, gling. Okay. Better chase after my friend who is definitely not possessed. Okay, I'm sure she'll wait, right? I just need to have a look around. Oh yeah, she is waiting. Nice. See? This is like polite ghosts. They... What the... It's the baby ghost. Whoop. Where is she? Huh. Why won't it let me take a picture of her? That's weird. I just like need to get closer. Huh? Why? What? What the fuck? Oh. Following the previous gravedigger case, there are reports of missing infants throughout town. It seems there's a connection between these two cases. Oh my god, that's like big brain energy. God. There's like nothing behind here. Like at this point, I would probably just like follow. What's your name? Ira? Whatever her name is. But the design of the game being what it is, I kind of want to have a look around first. You know. Maybe there's like another of like those god tier umbrellas somewhere that I can pick up and smash her over the head with. No, wait, don't run away. Wait, where did she go? Oh. Like, for sure she went in there. She, like, even took her shoes off. Wow. That's like a very polite ghost. But I'm not gonna do that yet. What the? Oh, wait, do I need to bump into her again? Oh, never mind. This time she did despawn. After the unsolved gravedigger case, the majority of the townspeople are left with paranoia and a sense of insecurity. Residents believe the case to have close ties to unholy ceremonial activities involving black magic. Right now, I'm afraid to leave the house. There's a rumor around there's a psychopath who likes to kidnap babies. That's really terrifying, said Susie, 26 years old. You're not a baby though, Susie, are you? So, why are you afraid? What the fuck? Sweet child of mine. Achievement. Excuse me? Weird. I mean, okay, obligatory jump scare. Up. I like how she like even like took her shoes off, like something that I'm probably not gonna do, right? Hmm. There's like a TV. Maybe this side won't open. Whoa. The fuck? Okay, I guess we need to sit down. Okay. So let's see. Are you kidding me? Did the ghost just like pull a prank on us? So what's up with that phone? Why is it like trying to clip through the... What the...
Linda, there you are. Finally someone to talk to. I was just heading back to my place to pick some stuff up and thought I saw you following me. So I was like, hey, that looks like Linda. Hi, Linda. Oh my gosh, we should totally play a game or something. Hide and seek, tag, I spy, rock, paper, scissors. It's so boring around here, you know? Holy crap, Linda. You look like a hot mess. What have you been up to? Who am I kidding? Same old crazy busybody Linda. Always gotta be checking on everyone, everything, all the time.
What?
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
What am I even
Have
playing?
you met Susie yet? Say hello to Linda, Susie.
Hi, Linda.
Okay, what is this place?
Well, actually, I don't really know.
Also, why are her hands so freakishly big?
Susie says, it's somewhere you aren't supposed to be. She said there's a radio tower in the village nearby. You can climb the ladder to the top and then fall all the way to the... Susie! That's not funny. That's mean.
What am I even playing here? Did you kill my friends? Stupid doll.
No, we never kill the living.
What?
That's probably my other sister, the second one. I know she's crazy, but I don't think she... I see. He's already dead. Okay, I know, jeez. Sorry. We'll forget
Okay,
the time Susie
jump
took a
scare.
death. Any more
Oh
questions?
no.
Fine. Let me show you a trick.
Uh-huh. This is so weird.
You can use that key to talk to my sister at the mansion. Nah, she's just playing with you. But I do know for sure, if you enter her room, she'll probably get angry. She'll probably force you to leave. Or just kill you. I don't know. No thanks. I'll stay here. And Ida stays too.
What is this game anymore?
I like her. She has something you wouldn't understand. I'm trapped here guarding this place. But with her, I can go anywhere I want. Do you really even know her? No. You only see what she shows you. I bet you can't even remember her phone number.
Oh, wait. I know this. I took a picture for this. Let me check.
Don't you have anything to say?
Of course I remember. Hold on. Should took a picture of this. Come on. Load up my screenshots. Freaking Steam client. Come on. Look at my overlay here. Hold on. I someone mentioned this to me, so I remember keeping the number in like a screenshot. God freaking damn it! Why can't I find the screenshot now? Oh, 6237.
Thought so.
What the? It's timed. Fuck you! It's timed. Thought so, not thought so. Thought so. I love this.
No. She's
God damn. Hey! Kibon! Hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? I'm scared. How's it going? Thank you, everyone. Welcome to the Gregor stream. A very, very weird Gregor stream. How was the rest of... she seems nice. Yeah, she does, doesn't she? She's kind of cute. What the... Oh. And now I'm here, so apparently. How was the rest of Condemned? So, hey, Bertie and Glyphix. Hi, how's it going? How are we doing today? Welcome to this. You found mansion key. The door is locked. Cool. So, yeah, I was actually trying to find... I kept a screenshot of her phone number. And it kind of took too long to load. So, well, that was fun. Like this way? Nah. Picks up a bit. Yeah. I mean, it does ramp up quite, like, abruptly. I would say if you think it's, like, slightly too slow paced, just give it, like, maybe, like, half an hour or something. More. Pretty sure you're probably gonna enjoy it. Feeling poorly? Oof. Okay, hope you feel better soon. Wait, this is the mansion? I don't think this is the mansion. Nope. But yeah, it actually gets like quite wild by the end of it. So yeah, just like, you know, keep going. I'm pretty sure you're gonna find it a lot more interesting the more you like the more time you put into it. Now, normally I would never be advocating something like, oh, play for a few hours, it gets better. But in this case, it kind of does. And because it's kind of like a... it's like enemies. And because it's like a horror game, it like definitely... What the... The fuck? Ah! Okay, that was like jump scare. Oh, you can just like spam flash and that also gets them. Ghost cats. I think they're supposed to be like ladies? I don't know, like very weird tongues for whatever reason. Not particularly scary though. Okay, they're gone. So we're looking for a mansion to unlock with that key. Oh, what's this? Wait, what? Why here of all places is there like a costume change thing? I don't get it. You enjoyed Condemned? Yeah, it's especially considering its age and just like maybe how combat heavy it gets at some points. It's probably one of my favorite horror games I played. Like I wouldn't call it my favorite one, but it's like one of the good ones. In that they really do well with pacing and like the plot twists and stuff. Wait, it's gonna be Shelly. It's gonna be Shelly. She's gonna be dead. Hanged? Yep. I think. Or is that the teacher? And now we've closed their min. I don't know why. What's wrong with this place, Shelly? I hope Miss Siska is safe. Okay, yeah, Shelly is... Yep. Done. That sucks. Oh my god, am I gonna do like the whole slow walking thing again? This is annoying. Yep. Okay. We're over it. Fun thing is you can't actually see the corpse from here. Cool. Consistent. But yeah, I mean, I'm not really doing the whole like, well, welcome everyone, I'm Gregor, blah 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 thing, because I've spent enough time in Gibbon's chat that like people there probably already know who I am, and maybe not to my benefit, but hi. I'm just way too immersed into this train wreck of a game. What the? Oh my god, there's like rolling heads somehow. Wait, what do I need to do here? Why aren't they dying or something? Oh, it's just rocks? Nope. It's heads. Never bothered doing that whole introduction thing. I mean, normally neither do I, but you know, I've been told that maybe I should be doing it. I really don't see the point, because people that come here, they're either gonna like what they see and stick around, or they're not gonna like what they see and not stick around. It's it doesn't get any better or any worse than this at the moment. So although the quality of games you may have noticed like varies wildly, this is unfortunately on the lower end of the spectrum so far, as was the previous game that I've done for like the ATW challenge, which is the thing that I do for 2022. This at the moment being the Asian horror games month. Ooh, this looks kind of cool. It's like a stained glass window. I mean, see, this is like stuff that the game definitely won't like do much with, but that I would love to see more of. Wait, what? How do I get in? Oh. Dope. It's like the unlocked one. What the? Weird. See, if the game wanted to spook me, it would do something with the mirror. Like I would get close and there'd be like a reflection or something. Like a hand reaching through the mirror to grab me or whatever. Instead, there's like... What the... Oh. Fuck. There's like a ghost here. Is there? Shake it off. And again, like more grunting. I don't get this. This entire second act has been like enemy after enemy after enemy, all grunting and. Yeah, see, this is like effective. See what I was talking about with like the mirror. What am I missing here? Is like an... Oh, I think I get it. The enemy is like always behind me. Ah, it's the same enemy that killed the other dude. And I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to... Wait, is she dead? Not like your father's. Oh, that sounds scarring. This door is locked. It's like imagine talking to your therapist about this and be like, oh, growing up it was like so traumatizing. I walked in on my parents performing MMA. What is this place anyway? It's like the... I don't know, it's like a party or something. Also kind of made me wonder if there's gonna be like a ghost of the band or something. Oh well, I guess the only way is up the stairs. Oh no. Selfie! That ghost is gonna be... Like, I like the idea of the ghost that's like on you and you can only see it on the mirror. That's smart, but you know, I feel that's kind of a trick that you can only use once, you know? Because after the first time it kind of wears off the... what you call it, the novelty isn't really there anymore the second time. Like the first time you're kind of like panicking. Oh my god, where am I like getting all the hits from? And is there like something on me? And then you walk by the mirror for the first time and haha, surprise, it's like a ghost on your shoulder trying to, I guess, strangle you or something. But honestly, any time after that is probably just, you know, annoying. What the... What? Hey, was I not meant to do that? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, it's the ghost of a cat. What the... Was it like a freaking cat flying off there in the distance? Like, I'm not seeing anything. Okay, cool. You're moving things around, but Okay, what happens if I go back up? Okay. Point taken. We're not going back up there. At least like not from like this side. This door is locked. This door is also locked. Okay, so what do I do now? I mean, I don't know. This game's not about being a paparazzi. I mean, it would be one hell of a metaphor if you're trying to take snapshots of ghosts. What the? What? Oh, hey, I can play music on this with my feet. I think. I really don't get, like, what's my objective here? You can't escape, so what's... Rude? Am I trying to like find where the ghost is? Because the little like red vignette is somewhere around here. It's like, wait, what? I got an achievement. Hashtag instant food. Hashtag foodism. Hashtag, what was the other one? Hashtag food something. Food porn. Ugh. Okay, no thanks. Oh wait, was it like food here that I took a picture of? Eventually. I mean, I'm just like randomly taking pictures now. Okay. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Like, see, if this were reality, I could just like probably climb over this, but no, this is games. Lifting your legs more than like 2 centimeters off the ground is probably like this like insurmountable like barrier that you can never get through. Food porn is not what you thought of. I mean, it gave me an achievement for like taking picture of food, apparently. It's like a whole bunch of like weird hashtags. I don't really do the Instagram thing, so I... Ghost paparazzi, yeah. I'm really trying to figure out what the game like wants me to take a picture of. Cause there is like the little like red or is it white? I don't get. It's like the, see, there's like this little vignette at like the edges of the screen. Oh, okay. I took a picture of something. fucked if I know what that is. But sure, just like randomly spamming pictures will help. Probably. I mean, unless, I don't know, like, can you only see it with the cell phone? No, see, like the reason I like using the camera is that it's like a lot faster to actually take pictures like fast. So I think what I'm meant to be doing is like taking a picture in like the general direction of the disturbances. Which I'm not always spotting directly. Where the... This is annoying. Just one more item on the list of indecipherable stuff this game decides to do. Since Gibbon and the rest of the fuck? Excuse me? What? There's like random motorcycle out of nowhere. But yeah, since Gibbon and the rest of you lovely folk weren't here for like the start of the stream, there was at one point a puzzle that you needed to solve with your trusty camera. In which a bush was in my way. And in order to, you know, traverse that, what's it called? In order to traverse that, like, obstacle, let's call it that, the game expected me to do this flash thing in front of the bush to make it disappear. Like, there wasn't any mechanic of the game explained where you had to do that before, and it never comes up after that. So, in case you're wondering that maybe I'm a bit uncharitable towards this game, that's why. There have been a lot of like very random things that the game expects you to know to do. Oh wait, it won't let me run. Am I close to the head ghost or something? Okay, let's give it another try. Oh sure, now it lets me through. Cool. It's gonna be like the mirror ghost again. I have to sit on the... Oh. I mean, okay, that's kind of cool. I'll give the game this. It's kind of cool to do this thing with the mirror. So, I guess now I'm in the mirror dimension. I mean, like the ghost side of the... of existence or something. Dress room key. A key to open the dressing room. Oh, okay. And even then, the game does something cool and... The Shadow Realms. Oh, what was it called in... what was it called in Stranger Things? Like the Upside Down or something? I've only watched the first season of that, so I don't really, remember that much about it. The Western version of dying in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's like people here, right? Okay, we're trapped. Ghostpedia updated. Oh, okay, this was like too close. Nice mirroring effect though. Okay, so the game won't let me go through. But I'm getting the blue vignette, so there's like an item I need to like interact with or something here. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. In the actual original Yu-Gi-Oh version, people died and got threatened by guns and traps sometimes. Yeah, I remember. I don't know if anyone remembers, but there's like this guy called Little Kuribo, who was doing like abridged voiced-over series parodies of like the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. And oh no, the game saved. That's not a good thing. Like one of the things that he eventually kind of like pivoted into. Yeah, something that was censored in the dubbed version. Something that he eventually pivoted into was kind of like make dramatic readings of like the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga. And oh, hello. These weren't here before. And like it's like very surprising to see how much like they changed stuff in the original releases. But then again, at the time, like the company that was localizing Yu-Gi-Oh was kind of like notorious, let's say, for heavily editing. Oh no. Oh no, there's Ghost. Ghost! Holy shit. There's Ghost. Fuck me. Another one of these, like... Oh, come on! Come on, give me some time to react, damn it. I don't know. Am I supposed to wait until she drops down from the... Ah! That's cheap. So exciting. Come on. Swear to God, if I die here... It really doesn't help that the camera itself is very finicky at like where exactly it considers like you to be like focusing. It also needs to be like the right kind of like zoom to like register that you know you've like actually taking pictures of the ghost. Yeah, of course, from behind. Can we just like, get this over with? And there's like an exit here, but come on, stop! This is so annoying. We done? Woman in the mirror. Please tell me we're done. Ugh. Like I was like half expecting this to be like that barber ghost at like Act 1, which just like kept dying and dying and dying for like maybe like half an hour. Okay, that's like weird. Is that like a graphical glitch because, you know, the textures are kind of weird? Or is that like a graphical glitch because like there's like an interaction that I need to do there later? Oh, here comes the jump scare. Hold on, where's my counter? Ooh. Come on. Jump scare? No? Like everything's like so dark as well. Nice. Just like keep blah. Bed? Me. Bed? Me. Ghost? Hello. I mean, you know I can see you, right? Bed? Ghost. Haha. What's the point to all this? Is she going to, like, possess me? Kill me? Oh, okay. Fine. Jump scare. Good night. Oh, you're going? Have a nice evening then, Ghost Rider. God damn it! Wow, it's amazing. G Scorpion. And thanks for dropping by. Wonder how much more of this game there is. Like, there's literally only 2 characters that are still, like, alive. Aside from, like, me. Wait, am I... At the school? Oh, hello. Oh, no. What the? Snake! Snake! It's like many snake. Okay, I really don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, okay. Dying, maybe? Or not? Hey, where am I and what am I doing? I really don't get this game, to be honest. Oh, hi. Like at this point, I think like even like spamming the flash doesn't really like help at all. Oh, hi. It's like a thing here. Oh, come on! I'm taking pictures of you. The actual fuck. Jesus. Did she die? Oh. Okay. Please tell me I'm not gonna have to do the whole thing again. I really don't get what I'm like supposed to be doing. Is there like some like other place that I need to take a picture of? Oh wait, it's like these? I am extremely confused here. You know what? I'll just like look it up. I'm not too like in the mood to. I'm not in the mood to actually like keep dying here. So yeah, I'm legitimately curious to know what the intended strategy is here. Hmm. I'm not getting this. I need to figure out the secret this mansion holds. No? Do I? I don't. Like, is it like one of those, like, you need to die fights or something? Maybe? Who knows, honestly. I guess we died here. Yep. I don't get it. Okay, the second sister, blah blah blah. The strategy, we did the thing with the mirrors. Second sister. Okay. Oh god, the guide that I had open doesn't actually explain this bit. Like, seriously, what am I even meant to be doing here? I'm, like, very much confused. Okay, this is the bit that I was in at the moment. I'm just, like, got like a video on at the moment. Sorry, but like trying to figure out. So in the video, like, the guy actually takes a picture of the lady ghost, and it does actually stand here. So like, so see, like, I really don't get it. Like, seriously. What am I even doing here? Like, at this point, I'm dead. Jesus. And this is like the end of the game, actually, so I'm like very annoyed that does anyone like have like any idea like what like I'm meant to be doing here? Like, trying to look it up, but it's extremely unclear what you're actually meant to be doing at this point. Oh. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Yep. Like, how was I meant to, like, figure this out? And another war of attrition and on my nerves as well. Please tell me she's dead. Please tell me we're done. Please tell me this was it. Also, I like no idea what this like we're walking through. Oh. Cool. Quick, spam pictures. Photo shoot mode. Engage. The doorway is now unlocked. Okay. It's like anyone like does anyone like have like any idea of what's going on at the moment? Because I don't. Guess we need to escape. Post your dirty laundry on Twitter. Oh god. This is annoying. Okay. Hey, Jaco Hunter, this reminds you of Fatal Frame. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's like some of that in here. But it's nowhere near as good as actually Fatal Frame. Unfortunately. That would have been amazing. Okay, I guess I'm dead. Again. Yeah. Excuse me? Oh, that's weird. It's like a mouth with an eye in it. Yum. What? What is even happening here? Like, can the game please explain? I have questions. It's like the weirdest BDSM video ever. Um. What? I really don't get this game. It would have been one thing if it like hints, if it hints like, you know, at whatever the fuck it is I'm looking at the moment. A new sapling must grow in a harsher plane. Fear not. Fear not. The game has ended. An epic is only written. Oh my god. For those with greatness. Oh, don't kid yourself, game. You're not an epic or greatness. Where's fauna? I don't know. Like, can you actually tell anything that's been happening in this game for the last 4 hours, 5 hours, like overall? Because I can't. I'm like literally, like it literally feels like my face is like half frozen in like puzzlement. Why is there rock music? Is she also possessed? Oh, Twitter. Okay. And I guess we also get like a post-credit sequence for whatever reason.
She needs someone on her side. Even if you try to hide it, I always knew everything was real.
Wait, is this like a sequel?
Thanks for protecting me all along. She told me what this place is, what it holds, how it will bring terror and sadness soon. The sisters grow weaker. Sooner or later. Now it's our turn. It's time for the three of us to become keepers of the darkness.
This is like the worst like Avengers like post-credit sequence ever. Like where did the game ever explain any of this to me? Oh, what did I just play? Okay. Game complete, I guess. Yay. Oh, I feel like emotionally drained after playing this, and not in a good way. Wow. Jesus. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this, because I'm not sure that I did. If nothing else, I'm just like part frustrated for how weird and kind of like random some of the solutions were, and a bit kind of annoyed that the game tries to have this whole kind of like meta narrative that doesn't really work at the end of the day, because it doesn't explain anything to you. Like, you know, it kind of hints at all the like keepers of the darkness kind of thing, but no, it's literally never mentioned anywhere. And I know I collected everything. So woohoo, I guess. Hope you had fun. I didn't. So tomorrow there's gonna be the next one, which I think is White Day, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just like check the spreadsheet. It's like what day? Yeah, White Day Labyrinth Named School, which I'm gonna say is probably the highest rated of the ones that I've put on the list for like October. I am really hoping this one turns out much better, much better. But hey, we're like halfway through the month already. It's like the 19th, was like more than halfway through the month, but stream-wise, there's only 2 more games left for Horror October thingy. I didn't give it a dumb name this year, because, you know, last year's one wasn't particularly successful either. But, you know, so yeah, it's like White Day and A Labyrinth Named School and The Coma Recut, both from South Korea, which we'll be doing in the next 5 or 6 streams. In the meantime, I think it's probably like a good like cut-off point here, since I really need to get some painkillers, because believe it or not, this game actually gave me headache. Well done, it. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and you're all going to go say hi to Millimage, who, surprise, surprise, is live again when I'm looking for a raid target. So have a lovely rest of the evening, and I hope the next one is more enjoyable to watch, and probably also more, I don't know, I really hope the next one makes more sense, or at least it explains things better. Like, it doesn't have to, you know, make all the sense. Some mystery is fine, but it just needs to explain the things that it's showing to me and the mechanics that it wants me to engage in. But yeah, again, lovely having all of you here. I'm gonna go send you over to Millimage now, and I'll see you on tomorrow with White Day, a labyrinth named School. Bye-bye.